waiting until Harold Delano died of a heart attack in 1979. At which point, Margaret walked into the county courthouse, had herself declared legally alive, and spent the next 34 years living openly with Eleanor in the house next door. Mark's father had known. He'd passed that shame to his son like a genetic defect, and Mark had inherited the hate without ever knowing its source. Sarah found him sitting on her porch steps the next morning. He looked smaller, deflated. He was holding one of the photographs. He didn't apologize, not exactly, but he told her everything. How his father had spoken of Eleanor with a disgust he'd never explained. How he'd grown up believing that land had been stolen from his family. How he'd bought the house next door specifically to punish whoever lived there for a crime he couldn't even name. Sarah listened. Then she went inside and came back with a box. Her grandmother's things, letters she'd never read. They read them together. 53 years of love letters. 53 years of two women building a life in secret, then in the open. 53 years of happiness that existed because Margaret had chosen to disappear from a marriage that was killing her. Mark's grandfather hadn't been the victim. He'd been the reason she had to hide underground for 8 years. Mark sold his house 4 months later. The last anyone heard, he was in therapy, trying to untangle a lifetime of inherited rage. Sarah kept the bunker. She turned it into a small historical exhibit for local history groups. A reminder that survival sometimes means disappearing, and love will dig itself a bunker and wait. The property line is still there, but Sarah planted new roses along it. Something hardier, something that grows in both directions. The photographs from the bunker are still on Sarah's mantle. Two women holding hands, smiling. Some feuds run deeper than property disputes, and some secrets, when they're finally unearthed, don't destroy anything. They explain everything. Thanks for watching.